Good morning. It's Katie Lubez from Learning to Lean, a day in the life of a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. Today, I'd like to talk to you about lean or continuous improvement or Six Sigma projects within your organization and how you are managing those, how you are keeping track of those, what you're using. In my life experience, I have seen these managed in a few different ways. So, first of all, my suggestion for you is if it is a true project, right, which is designed to accomplish a singular goal, has a specific scope, a beginning and end in time, and is supportive of your overall company's goals and objectives for the year, that you have a project charter. Now, I'm not talking about a blitz, right? A just do it. For that, I suggest a very simple template that you can use for a beginning and after, or a before and after picture. Blitz are normally something that, again, is a just do it. It can be very visual. And that could be in a particular area, or it could even be digitally, right? So we said, hey, this is what our share drive looks like right now. We reorganized it, and that's what it looks like after. So that is a blitz, very simple form. You can just take before and after pictures and highlight the people that were involved in the process. But when I'm talking about projects, I'm really talking about something that would require a project charter. And a project charter is the best sales tactic that you can have for your project. So it tells us what problem we're trying to solve, what our goals are for the project, the scope of the project, what we will and we won't do, who will be involved, and of course, we have our measures. And from there, you really have to decide, are you going to use an A3 template to document your project? Are you going to use DMAIC or DMADV? What are you going to use? And some companies use PDCA. Regardless of what you use, it's important to keep track of it. And how do you keep track of it? Now, some companies that I go to automatically use Excel, and there's nothing wrong with Excel. I do remember my life at Jabil and working there, and I was working with the supply chain group. I was in IT at the time. And when I worked with supply chain and had just taken over that role, I went to meet with them and we had an Excel spreadsheet with 117 projects on them. So these were all projects that we wanted to work on or request for projects. And when you have 117 requests for projects, they're never going to happen, right? So I offered my advice to the supply chain leaders and I said, look, we have two options. We can either go through 117 projects and determine what we want to keep and what we want to toss, or we can just throw them all out and start over. So we threw them all out and started over. I am not a huge advocate for keeping track of your projects in Excel. I think that there are more eloquent ways to do that. One of the ways that I've done that in the past is use SharePoint. So SharePoint can be as complicated or as easy as you want it. Most companies I work with have some version of SharePoint. And you can use forms on SharePoint to capture that metadata so it's searchable. And of course, you can upload and attach files. The other options I want to share with you today are Monday.com and Airtable. Some people use Trello. There's several different options that are out there for you. Not all of them are expensive, so please don't think you're going to be having to spend millions of dollars on this. I am partial to Monday and Airtable because they're very visual. And I have a customer right now that does a fantastic job using Monday.com to keep track of their projects. They have their projects in there. They even have their project plans in there. So not having to worry about using Microsoft Project or something similar. So that's really my advice for you is number one, make sure that you have a differentiator with your projects, right? So is it a blitz? Is it, or a just do it? Or is it a real project that's going to take more than just a few hours or maybe even a week or two to complete? Then you should have a project charter and some defined requirements for a project. And then how do you keep track of it? Keeping track of projects, you can use SharePoint. Of course, you can use Excel, you can use Monday.com, you can use Airtable, you can use Trello. Again, keep track of those. And you want to keep track of those not only to be able to say, this is how many projects we've done, you can keep track of hard savings, which hits the bottom line, and soft savings, which is an intrinsic savings, right? So you saved 4 hours today. That wouldn't necessarily hit the books, but it allows people to do 4 hours more of more value added work. So keeping track of that's important. And then also keeping track of the people that are participating in these projects or these events is important too. So you can understand the penetration of the concepts of Lean and Six Sigma within your organization by finding out who's participating. Those people may be future yellow belt, green belts, or black belts, or somebody on your champion team. So keeping track of these things is very important. If you need help with this, if you are not sure about what is a project charter or where to start or why to keep track or anything like that, please drop us a note below and I'd be more than happy to help you. I do this all the time and I really enjoy being able to help people be successful. Thanks and have a great Friday.